Welcome back to 5 Acres Honey Farm. I'm using Apiguard for the first time and it is really hot, so you're supposed to use half a dose, so I'll be cutting it right down the center. I already had half a tray on the hive for about 10 days, so now I'm putting the next one on and it goes on the bottom. Look how relaxed these girls are. I just inspected their whole colony and they're just hanging out, totally chill. They've been amazing this entire season. Just so calm, friendly, and happy. They look so good. Also happy to see that the small hive beetles are primarily in those little towel traps that I've been putting in. I've had bad experiences with them before, but this is working. I figured I'll give you an update from the air conditioning rather than having heat stroke out at the hives. So the hives look really great. Unfortunately, one of my really great hives that has a new queen from this year that was doing really, really well, they now have like 40 swarm cells. Most of them are capped. Once swarm cells are capped, that usually indicates that the queen has left. So I already packed up my swarm trap last weekend. I'm kind of tempted to put one out again, but I'm still thinking about it. But anyways, I couldn't find her. I went through every frame 4 times, cannot find her, but there are so many queen cells. I'm just hoping that there'll be enough drones around this time of year. I'm really not seeing any drones in my colonies. I do see some drone brood that's capped, so hopefully they'll emerge by the time that this new queen comes out. And that was from another colony too. But otherwise, they look really good. They have okay honey stores. Like, it's not like they have a lot, it's not like they don't have enough. It's just something to keep an eye on, which is fairly typical for this time of the year. Last year I didn't have to feed at all, which was really great. And I'm hoping I won't have to again. I have just a few frames left in the freezer from last year that I can feed back to them if I need to. But otherwise, it looks really great. So it's a really nice summer hive inspection, although it's really hot. I figured I'll show you around some quick updates on some of the non-fenced garden spaces, so you can see how much productivity is happening in these areas. I'll give a quick update on the pond garden, which I'll flip this around so I can explain more. I'm linking below to earlier videos about this pond garden because you probably don't recognize it. This little raised bed is here, and there's another one over here. And this is my annual pumpkin vine fest. So I've got these pumpkins, but these are late season potatoes and they're really, really late. I'm surprised, but the pond's way back there. And this is just amazing, the amount of progress that's happened in here in just a year and a half or so. This is a beautyberry bush here. And then the trees, primarily the trees that are in cages, like this tall one is a peach tree. And then I've got a fig tree to the left of that. And in between these, I've got more beautyberries and red bud trees. Of course, lots of grasses around, so that's kind of hiding some things. Another peach tree and another peach tree and some irises. And what I really like, there's tons of motherwort in here. That the motherwort really attracts these pollinators. But the pond looks amazing. And if you've seen my earlier videos and drama about this pond, also got the bee balm here and the St. John's wort. But anyways, this pond I've had to redo like 3 times. And this is like the first solid year that it's just, really, really easy. And it looks really pretty and everything's just filling in incredibly. So there it is. Yet another pumpkin vine here, or a squash vine really. This is a little update on the apple orchard. You can see some more squash in there. And this is a food forest that I am kind of slowly building out over time. This is a lemon bee balm that I got from a local gardener. But my spaghetti squash in here, you can see a few more of them hanging out, little spots in here. But it's just a really great way to grow food with 0 effort. Like, I don't water this at all. And it's really nice that it's providing, some shade to all the other plants to help prevent some evaporation from the soil, and it's going up to the house. So we'll have some pumpkin vines coming from all directions, even up on the apple trees here too. Indy, Thanks for watching, and please let me know in the comments what's happening in your hives because every year is different.